Hello, everyone. I am here with Elena.
Hi.
Love the Spanish love deception. And oh my gosh, I just want to thank you so much for doing this, taking time out of your day to talk. My book club is called Shelf Love. And this month we read The Spanish Love Deception, literally one of my favorite books right now. I actually read it a couple months ago and I loved it so much. So I really wanted to feature it and read it with my book club. And people have been loving it. All the comments are so positive, and I'm so thankful and honored to be talking to you.
I am the thankful one and I am the honor one. I swear it made me so happy when I found out that the Spanish Love Deception was a pick. And I'm thrilled to be here and talk to you and chat to like with everyone and answer questions and just talk about Aaron and Lena.
Yes, so excited. Okay, so I just have a few questions to ask you. So let's begin. Okay, number one, what inspired you to write this romance novel?
Hmm. So funny enough, I was invited to a wedding in Spain.
Yeah.
It was my cousin's wedding. I mean, I'm an only child.
Mhm.
So this cousin, she's like a sister to me because we grew up together. And she announced that she was getting married and she asked me to be her maid of honor. And being the romance reader that I was, I started,
Yeah, like
thinking,
some scenarios
yeah.
in your head. Oh my gosh, I love
Yeah, exactly. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna give it a go and try to write it.
Oh,
And
amazing. Wow, that's so cool. So you were like kind of Catalina in this.
well, I mean, yeah, I did have a partner. I mean, I
Oh,
had
you
a
did?
date to the wedding.
Oh my
I
God.
had,
Mhm.
so I didn't have to, find this
Okay,
grumpy colleague
gotcha.
that would fake date me. But yeah, I was kind of like in the same situation as
Okay,
Catalina.
well,
Yeah.
let's get into the next question. When you created Lena and Aaron, or like any of the characters, were they completely fictional or were they like based on anyone in your life, like your family and stuff?
So for Lena and Aaron,
Mhm.
they are completely fictional. I
Okay.
mean, I think both of them, they have like a little bit of me. They have like little pieces of me,
Yeah.
especially Catalina, because the whole book is in her point of view. So it's really hard for me to write and not kind of reflect some of my feelings.
Yeah.
And then Lena's family,
Mhm.
I would be lying if I said that it's not inspired by my family.
Oh, I love that. Okay, because I was actually telling my viewers, like, I love how much wit all of Lena's family has. Like, when they're sitting at the dinner table that one night, and they're like, the dad's saying, "What's that one word?" and called her a firecracker, but then all of them are like, "Oh, clumsy, short," stuff like that. Like, I just love
Yeah.
banter. I think it's so fun.
So happy that you guys that you enjoy that.
Yeah.
It was really fun to write.
Next question. So this is definitely a slow burn book. Like me and all of the people in the book club noticed how like they didn't even kiss until like 400 pages in. So what made you want to elongate Lena and Aaron's relationship? Like, did you want to create that suspense, the tension?
I think that as a reader, I was like a slow burn
Mm,
obsessed reader, and
sure.
I loved like a good slow burn, like
Yeah, yeah.
the ones that make you suffer in a way.
Mhm.
So when I was writing, I felt the need to do the same. Also, like for my own benefit, because it was like my first time writing a book, and I was kind of like experiencing everything.
Sure.
For the first time, and I thought that it was like for some reason I felt just pushed towards making it a slow burn,
Mhm.
because I was enjoying as much as I was writing. So
Yeah, that's so cool because like as you're reading, like so much is going on, but then so much can happen still. So then you're like,
yeah.
when is this gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? It was amazing. I loved it.
Oh, thank you so much, really.
Okay, so next question. I noticed a lot of male dominance in this book. For example, like Lena being the only female team leader in her workplace. Could you tell us why you added stuff like that, or even like touch on the Daniel situation too?
Sure. So basically, I wanted, even if it's a romance book, and usually they don't tackle like super, heavy topics or
Yeah,
not in depth.
right.
But I wanted to give like this glimpse of my own experience as an engineer, like working in a field dominated, in a male dominated field.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's not easy. Like things have changed a lot through the years, and now people are starting to be more open minded and more acceptable. Like things have changed, but still there's like certain situations. There's always like a Gerald, you know,
Yeah, stereotype.
that that is
Totally.
going to make things hard for a woman just because you're a woman. So
Yeah.
I wanted to give that to Catalina and also kind of bring a little of attention to that. And Daniel,
Mhm.
like Lena and Daniel's relationship, that was just, I mean, it was a way to kind of to give Catalina this depth, this, you know, this reason to open herself and to believe that, you know, even if someone has broken your heart and someone has shown you that maybe you think that you're not worth fighting for, but there's going to come that person that shows you you are worth fighting for, and we can do it together.
Yes.
So
So cool. Yeah, because Aaron was definitely that person. Like reading about him and like how much he stood up for Lena, it was just amazing. But it was really cool because like towards the end, Sharon, the HR worker, was telling Lena how like people are on her side against Gerald and all of that. So I just loved how like it all came together in the end.
yeah, it was a very nice, full circle moment.
Yes.
I liked it. Yeah.
Next question. Which interactions did you have the most fun writing about for Lena and Aaron? Because personally, throughout the whole book, I had like the hugest smile on my face, like in the workplace when they had little interactions, like the little chocolate bar, the auction, or leading up to Spain, or like the wedding. Like, what did you have the most fun like writing about?
I mean, I had fun all throughout their story, their journey. It was a lot of fun to write the banter, and but if I have to pick one scene, that would be the soccer scene. Yeah, 100%. That is one of my favorite scenes in the book. I think it's so much fun, and I think it's also because that is the first moment when you see Aaron like shining through, like his true self kind of like coming out and being, hey, so this is me and this is what it would be to be with me. And I had a lot of fun writing that.
Yes, I love that scene as well. Right after I finished this book, like for the first time a few months ago, I was like, Aaron's my book boyfriend. That's it. He's my forever. He will forever be my book boyfriend. I just love his character so much. He's the best.
Yeah, he's successful with the readers.
Oh, yes. I know we all love him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
I've been told.
Okay, well, that was actually the last question about the book. But I just have one more final question. I started coming out with a new book in September, and I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about it, like any details or anything about it.
Okay, so I can actually I can tell you a lot about it, but I think I shouldn't for some reason.
No spoilers, but like just a little.
I struggle a lot with, I have been struggling a lot with like not saying too much, but I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay.
So the next book is called The American Roommate Experiment, and it will follow Rosie, who is Catalina's best friend.
Oh my goodness, so it's in the same universe?
Yes.
No. No way.
Yes, so it will follow Rosie, Catalina's best friend, who's also an engineer in tech. But so she will find herself in a situation where she has quit her job to chase her true dream, and she's gonna be in a tough personal life and work situation, like moment in her life, and suddenly the guy that she has been stalking online on Instagram for months, who is Catalina's cousin Lucas, is gonna show up in New York, and they're gonna end up sharing an apartment. And he's gonna be very, set on coming to her rescue and helping her in everything and anything that he can. Lucas is really a sweetheart. He's like one of these sunshine heroes that put a big smile on your face.
Yeah.
And there's lots of forced proximity. There's a dating experiment. It's lots of fun.
I'm so excited because first of all, I love Rosie. One of the questions I asked my book club was like, what are your guys' thoughts on Rosie? And they also really like her. Like she's such a supportive best friend to Lena. And I just think she's great. And like the fact that it's in the same universe, like will there be scenes with Catalina and Aaron also in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
You will see them. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this book, The American Dreamer Experiment,
Yeah.
takes place sometime after the epilogue of the Spanish Love Deception.
Mhm.
So you will get to see, you know, some glimpses into Aaron and Lena's life
Okay.
together. So yeah, it's very sweet, very nice, it's a little emotional. It's more emotional than the Spanish Love Deception, but still like a rom-com.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm
Wow, I'm
excited.
so excited. Oh my God. So good. Okay, well, those are all my questions. Is there anything else you would like to say to the viewers about the book or your new book or just anything?
I just want to, you know, to send like a big, enormous hug through the screen and say thank you to everyone that has given me and Aaron and Lena a chance. This was my debut, and I would have never imagined, you know, that this whole thing would have happened and people would like really like love this match, the book. So I'm just like so thankful. And yeah, thank you everyone for reading.
I just want to say thank you again so much. It was such an honor to speak to you. Like this was so cool, so fun. And yeah, this Spanish Love Deception is great, and I can't wait to read your new book. So thank you so much, Lena.
Thank you.
Yay! Yeah.